All right, what's going on, people? What's going on? All right, I was supposed to do a video last night, but I got sick. I don't know what in the world happened to me, but yeah, it got bad for me. And yeah, so I just had to sleep it off. Maybe I'm working too hard. I don't know what is going on, but I'm a little better right now. So what I wanted to do is get this video out there to you guys and basically explain what we are basically bringing to the table of you guys. Right now, I need to fix this part up here. This is supposed to be baby blue, but it is not. So don't worry. When you guys actually get to see it, it will be baby blue. All right. So don't worry about that part. Now, what is this right here is just in case you guys want to test the game out. June 3rd, we are definitely trying to push for June 3rd. We're trying to get as many as possible, over 1,000 people to test the game. But again, games aren't created out of thin air, so we do need support of the community, and from support of the community will allow us to create the best thing possible for you guys. When I mean the best thing possible, I'm talking about the best thing where what I got in mind is further than that. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. So what we want to do is talk about why if you guys don't want to sleep on these keys is because when people who actually understand money and how investing works actually find out about this game, they're going to buy all the keys. All right? I'll let you know that they're going to buy all the keys, and you don't want that. But just in case that happens, we have created a fail-safe for you guys. All right, so just in case you do sleep on the keys, miss out, come late, miss out on these keys, you guys can still have a chance to at least test the game out. You won't be able to get none of the perks that I'm about to go over, but you guys can test the game out. You cannot miss out on testing this game out June 3rd, within June 3rd all the way into 2024, when we're trying to release the game within 2024. So that's full access when the game completely goes out onto the world. 2024, but you'll be able to play the game from June 3rd all the way to the 2024 of that year. All right, so let's go into this. Right here is another thing that we're different than any community out there. We got a whole community platform right here, which is for the community to interact with. And this is right here is where you guys get to help us build upon the game, man. All right, so it's not just you guys come on stream and you just talk inside of the chat. Yeah, you guys actually, even after the stream happens, you guys get to come here and talk with into each other, or we will have a part right here, which you'll see in a few seconds, a part where you can actually type in notes and we can go over them in the next stream, or I'll sometimes be checking, I'll be talking back with you guys in there, so who knows. All right, so this is right here is for people that really want to be a part of the game. Again, you want to make sure that you get one of these keys because you don't want to lose out on the person to come with these things. I'm telling you, when somebody that understands how finances work and how investing work, then they realize that this isn't just a picture, you know, you're just getting JPEGs for just buying an NFT and that's it, don't have no utility and stuff like that. They're going to purchase all of them. And again, when that happens, please do not complain to the community or the devs. Oh, the devs didn't give a chance for people. No, I did give a chance to everybody. I even made it affordable for everybody. So if someone comes in here and buy them all up, that's on you guys. All right, but on that part, if you do miss out on that, that's fine. If you come late, that's fine. Here you go. We got a place where you can pay. If you can't afford the keys, that's also fine. You got a place where you can afford it right here. It's very affordable. All right, so again, we want to also bring, one second, my mouse just died. We want to also bring the fact that this is a community-based game where everything is built off of the community, love, you know, just unity together. And you know, it's all about the gameplay. That's all we focus on, is just how good the game is going to be. Okay, so we got open world myths. A Story of Abraxas is a story-based game with a massive world for our players to explore. We want to be the first game where we build and create our universe with our community. Not only we want to be the first girl in the AAA space, the first game in the AAA space, where, you know, we create this type of big universe where it just gets super massive, but we want to be the first community not only in the NFT space, but just period, where we build our game with the community. We already have a skeleton, we already have 3 missions inside of the game. We want to get the 5 for you guys to play all 5 of them, give you at least an hour of time to be inside of the game. That's our goal. That's why we're trying to reach for June 3rd, so people have 1 hour inside of the game. But we want to be the first game that created it with the community. You know, so that's what we were aiming for. So being a game, we allow our community to be a part of our game and give players a chance to history. What I mean by that is by you being inside of the game. So when the game, my whole goal is to make this as big as my favorite game. Not as big, but you know, I don't think anything could be as big as that. Because you know, I played that when I was 7 years old. I'm 32 right now, so you think about that. But if I can bring that same experience as Final Fantasy VII, create the same experience as Final Fantasy VII, think about you being a part of that game. Think about let's say 28 years from now, 28 years from now, your children is hearing about you being a part of the game. I wanted to give that opportunity to our community. So our community members can be a character within our game and obtain a one-of-a-kind 3D model NFT of themselves. Think about that. Also, holding on to the NFTs. We'll get into our NFTs versus these JPEGs. All right. Our NFT project versus any other project out there. All right. So just to think about that NFT model that you have of yourself. This gives our members a chance to say they were a part of a game that can test the time of history. All right, so just know that, again, our NFTs are different. We did not, I think that people are kind of misconstruing the things that we're giving away for free. We actually giving away a lot of money for free. These things are very viable. I think people are just thinking as it's just JPEGs. We need to get past that part. Please understand, this is not a JPEG project. This is actually something that's going to be very, very, this is going to break history. I promise you guys. Real play to earn. We created a system that moves away from players holding the bag and grinding for tokens. Players will be able to start businesses and actually create a living within our metaverse. That's the point. I am a business developer, business owner, and just an investor myself. So I understand how money works, how to make money, and how to make people money. And that's what I was paid for in my life. For 13 years of my life, I was paid to make people money. So I am good at that. So that's what I did. I created that type of system that I basically been doing for 13 years within inside of the game. So you guys aren't just holding bags. You guys, the people that come in late aren't holding bags. You know, we're not sitting here. We need to keep bringing people into the economy for people to make money, or people that come into the game that automatically at a loss when they come into the game. No, you don't have to purchase any in-game currency to basically purchase in-game stuff. No, you know, none of that stuff like that. We don't want people to take any losses, which there will be losses because that's what comes with life. But we don't want people to come in automatic loss. You know, with a lot of projects, I'm not gonna name any, but there's a lot of projects that are set up to where their consumers just lose. You know, and they got huge followings, huge, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. But again, we wanted to get away from that formula. We wanted to get away from where people come into these projects, and then the projects are held with fearmonger because paper hand people, as they call them. People don't see any value of the project, or they don't know where they're gonna get with the project, whatever the case may be. This is not another project where we're just sitting here telling you believe in our dreams, invest in our dreams, and we're gonna try to make something happen. Everything that we're gonna talk about is actually being implemented right now with just a small, very, very small team. And imagine when we start actually hiring people. But these things already happen in life, and some games are already happening, and I've been already been doing these things for my life as well. So with my actual corporate life. So these things, you know, we're not sitting here giving you guys just crazy outlandish things that possibly can't be done with no time soon. Now everything we are giving and we're offering you guys are things that have been done already and actually been proven to work. So we wanted to make sure that we actually stayed in a safe bounds where people don't have to worry about fearmonger, flooding, or any type of thing like that. So you don't have to worry about that here. So key holder features. Being a key holder gives you passive income. Okay, this actually, you know, I'm come from a term where we don't believe in passive income because you always have to work for it, right? Regardless of the fact that sometimes you always have to work to get to that point where you get passive income. Okay, where you be able to sit here and, you know, just sit back and just collect money. So you get to a point of passive income where you, like, let's use real estate for example. Real estate, you buy a bunch of properties, you get rich, then you hire a property management team. Now you have passive income because you don't have to go to those properties, fix them up, whatever the case may be, and be the landlord of those properties. What we did was kind of used that formula there as well, where if you just hold these keys, it's like holding on to basically a piece of land that just brings interest on the land. We basically be like the property management, where we make sure that the servers and everything is good, the game is running well, all that type of stuff like that, and you make an 8% monthly return on the value of the key that you got it at the beginning value of the key, not when you guys resell it, because you guys can resell it. We'll talk about that later. So key holders will get an 8% return based on the value of the key price. Airdrops. Key holders will always receive airdrops as a thank you for helping us create the best project in the NFT space. Exclusive cards and assets. This is right here. These right here are for people who actually want to play the game. We already know that investors are going to get into the game and they want to basically make money in this right here. But this is for investors and players. For people that want to play the game and make money by just playing the game, but also make sure if they're not playing the game, they can still make money off the game. All right, so you guys can get exclusive cards and assets. When we release new sets and content, we will always have content set aside for our key holders and their tier. Key holders will get mounts, units, spells, skins, and equipment that players cannot get outside of the game. So I'm inside the game, pardon me, it's inside the game. Cannot get inside the game or outside the game, to be honest. You can't get it nowhere unless you get it from people to hold keys, okay? Cash rewards. Key holders who paid for their keys will be eligible for separated cash rewards and cash prizes from the rest of the community. These cash prizes are high-end cash prizes as a thank you for believing in our project. So these guys will be eligible for cash prizes that will be much bigger than, you know, $250 that we're going to be giving and stuff like that. Small amounts, like $50, whatever the case may be, that will be given to the people who haven't paid. You know, just for them just being thank you for being a part of the community. But we want to make sure we give these guys, again, because these guys are going to be the reason why we are able to even create the game for everybody else. We want to make sure we give them thank yous. So we will always be thankful for everybody, but for the guys who believe in us, who took the most risk, we want to make sure that we take care of these guys the most. Okay, and you guys, you see how many keys it is, and we actually probably be getting to know all these people in the first place. So, and you guys will see how many keys it is. It's not that many. So yeah, this is a very rare thing. All right, so weekly dev streams every week. Key holders will be able to help our team build the game, whether if it's coming up with units, weapons, storylines, etc. So this is basically anything. So not only would you guys be sitting with me, you'll sit with artists, you'll sit with animators, you'll sit with the music team, all that type of stuff like that. So you'll be sitting with everybody. So sometimes, some Sundays it'll be me, some Sundays it'll be an artist, some days it'll be animator, some days you might sit with the Blender team. So you'll be sitting with everybody. You guys will actually be able to see every single aspect of the game being put together. So that's a pretty good thing. And free pre-order boxes. So when a set is being announced or to be released, key holders will be rewarded with a certain amount of boxes based on the key tier. So for example, we got 5 keys. If you have the Abraxas key, which is $12,000, you guys get 5 boxes, and then it goes down for each key. So you get 1 box of a Abraxas box, which comes with nothing but rares, and then it goes down to those other boxes. So we had different boxes, different level of boxes and stuff like that as well. So there you go. All right, so that's that. So what we bring to NFTs: explore creativity. We bring value. That's number one thing that the NFT space is missing, which I just want to also take a side step to this real quick. What we are doing with NFTs, I need people really understand this. We're not coming from the JPEG aspect. We're moving from that. I am using NFTs for not what they're for, but what can be used for, which is business. It's a business. You can actually create businesses out of NFTs. People don't know that yet. Some people do, but right now, NFTs is basically like AOL. It's the internet all over again. People are not understanding NFTs, which is why NFTs get a lot of backlash, because people don't understand it yet. It's like the TV and the radio. People not understanding what NFTs can do. Right now, we are basically spearheading. We are being a part of the beginning stage, like Amazon when it first started selling books, Facebook, and all that stuff like that. We are at the beginning stage of NFT gaming that's actually doing NFT gaming the right way. Whereas then we're turning gaming into business. You know, so gamers can actually be a part of business. Now, a lot of people might give us backlash for that. Well, we don't want to run a business. We just want to play video games. You guys are gonna be able to still do the same thing. You're gonna just basically playing Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 7, but when you come to your city that you go into, we get buildings and stuff like that. If you ever play Fable and stuff like that, yes, that's the part of your business. You get to keep your city running up. You get to keep it good, everything. Make an income. If you don't want to make an income, it's cool. It's completely free to play. Don't buy a key. Don't buy NFTs. Don't do anything. Don't buy packs. Don't do anything. Just grind the game out. You can do that as well. All right, but we want to make sure that we wanted to give people who don't have a chance to, who don't have the big following on YouTube, don't have a big following on Twitter, Twitch, and whatever the case may be, don't have none of that stuff, still be able to make a living by playing a video game. We wanted to bring that to the space where, regardless of the fact if you have 1,000 followers or whatever the case may be, 100 million followers, you can still make a living playing a video game. That's it. So when people say, what do you do for a living? I play Myths Story of Abraxas for a living. This is what I do. Boom. So we wanted to actually create careers, millionaires off of this game. Okay. Now it sounds like a big claim, but we definitely, trust me, we got this. We're gonna make it happen. Right. So we wanted to bring value to NFTs. We wanted to bring in-game use to NFTs, which some games are already doing that, but we're gonna make sure that all the NFTs have something to do with the game. We wanted to bring less fear. Well, people don't have to worry about is it going to crash or whatever the case may be, is it a bubble or whatever the case may be. We'll explain that later on in the video. We wanted to bring a want to the NFTs, basically basically just like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, where we create a universe that's so decent that people will love so much. We're gonna create units, monsters, all types of things, the same thing as units, the monsters, the storylines, whatever the case may be, where people fall in love with our story, our universe, where people always will want our NFTs. I'm not talking about for right now and stuff like that, because I'm not thinking about right now. I'm thinking about the future. That's if you know who I am, you know me personally, you know that's all I think about. I can care less about what's going on right now. I want to care about the future. So I'm thinking about the future, a want for the future. Meaning, so let's say this Kalulu right here. I want this guy in the next 5 to 10 years to be worth $10,000. Boom. And that's basically the point. All right. So we wanted to make the NFTs great for collectors. Again, we will make this collect for things for people, for all types of people, investors, players, collectors. We wanted to make this that type of thing, that type of industry inside the gaming for you guys. And then something to show off. We wanted it to be something you show off, you'd be proud about. So again, the NFTs that you guys will get, if you come in early, we only have 1,000 of certain NFTs that begin out, like Fries and Feathers, Crypto Bushi, Crypto Well, Mystic Well. So only 1,000 of these things. If you guys are smart enough to keep your damn NFTs and stuff like that, when you have the NFT, you play Crypto Bushi for a person that came in late, they would never have seen that unit ever. Probably never. They probably never, if they came from PvE and they went on PvP and then they play you, and then you play Crypto Bushi, they went to pull out their Pokédex. What the hell is that? I've never seen that inside of the game before. What is that, And then you beat them with it. They're gonna be like, what is, I just lost something I've never seen before. That's the point of our NFTs. We wanted to bring that to the game, where people, when you play something, they're like, wait, I never seen that played in the game. We never fought that before. I've never seen it before. What is that? So we wanted to bring that factor to the game. All right, so we're gonna have more partners with this, of course. We just right now, we just finally finished that up in Polygon. So here are some pictures of the game. This is the beginning stage, and now we're over here. So we're going to finish cleaning this side up too. So this is the beginning stage of the game, and then we're over here now. All right, so here is my team. Well, there's more of us, but mainly. So here's myself. I like to use my NFT right here. It's my NFT. So this is my lady. This is my lady right here. So we like to use the NFT. So, if you see me on YouTube, you can see my face and stuff like that. And I'll be always showing my face to y'all. Don't mind that, whatever the case may be. This is our community director, Ryan Ye right here. This is my boy. He helps me a lot. He basically, helped me get this where I needed to be at. So here's some of my NFTs that we have right here. And we like to use these as our, we want to use our own JPEGs as our avatars as well. But nobody has these. We're not selling these at all, by the way, just let you know that. Because that'd be weird for somebody having a picture of myself in their wallet. I want like that. Yeah. So and then here is the way you can get in. So here's the prices. You got the $10 one. Okay. What comes with the $10? You got the $10 backer roll. You get the backer roll inside of the Discord, so people know that you're a backer of ours. You get exclusive backer only on Discord chat. where it's people, you just get to talk to people that's basically with you as well, which we'll show you again. You get also access to another chat too as well. You get this basic, you get a special key that shows that you can test the game throughout development, and then you get some rewards as well that no one else will get. So here's the things we're going to talk about these in a few minutes, and these are things that you guys get. So for $10, so that's $10 a month, and you guys can get that. And right here on here you get everything that $10 a month benefits get. You get probably weekly dev streams as well, and then your name get put into videos, and just basically everything. So you get put into the credits in the game, you get put into the videos. We won't put more into that. Videos, credits in the game, all that type of stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we show love to everybody. And you get the a Myth Dev NFT. So we're coming up with a Myth NFT for the devs, and you guys get that as well. Same thing as key holders as well. Y'all guys will be getting that. So how do you become one of these? You basically just come here, you enroll in one of these things, and then you automatically have to make an account. But to sign up is pretty simple. Right, just basically sign up right here. You can use your Gmail, wherever the case may be, and then you can start your journey with us. Okay. Another thing that we're going to bring that's a little different than any other community, because again, I come from, you know, helping people learn just the industries and stuff like that. I want to make sure that we protect yourself. So what I'm going to be doing also is how to teach y'all certain things, like how to detect scams inside of crypto, how to actually invest, and basically what type of returns you should be looking for. So it's going to be a little bit of education in here as well. So I'm going to leave that in there. Boom, you guys can have that as well. All right, I'm going to go into these now. So let me sign in, and then we will be able to see what's behind the curtain. All right, so let me do that. All right, so we're here. So right here, learners will basically be, you'll see everybody here, all of the people, you guys, the key holders and everybody, all you guys will be right here. And this is basically explain what to expect, how it works and everything like that. This is explain, give you just a rundown of everything right here. And then you guys get to see everything. So here is this is the pretty cool thing. So the discussion part is where you guys get to basically talk to each other. So like this is the test. Let's put this is a test. And you get to share, and people get to actually comment, talk about it, whatever the case may be. You can share it and everything like that. You get to basically friend each other, follow each other on here as well. Do so much stuff. So this will take you to the dev stream. You click this button. So what we're going to do, we're starting the next week, next Sunday, we're actually going to start on the Kemet mission. Basically we're starting with Ra and Bastet. We'll start on that. We'll talk about that put in my next video, getting you guys prepared for that. So, and then you guys get to come in here after we do the stream, after you type in whatever you want in the chat room, or you can put in here as well your ideas, what you think we should put in here. Here's the poll, and you'll see a poll. We'll start the poll. Hey, what you guys think in here, and you guys get to basically vote on things. And this is how we will do our voting as well in here. So you guys get to come do all types of things as well. Another thing you guys get to do, you get to highlight things here as well. You can leave notes for each other and stuff like that. So it's so many things that you guys can do with each other on here on this platform. Again, like I said, this community is built off of community. We're always together and stuff like that. So it's a good thing that we guys are offering you guys right here. So here you'll see how to detect scams. You'll see videos right here. We haven't put anything up. We just created this. This is just for you guys. Again, like I said, I was in the middle of creating this, and then I got sick out of nowhere. All right, so let's get into the most important part of the whole thing: how keys work. Okay. So how keys works. Players who hold a key will have the opportunity to help develop and play Myth Story of Abraxas. Being a key holder comes with many perks, and we will go over them in this section. You want to become a key holder before we reach popularity. It's supposed to be reach popularity. Before we reach popularity, right now it's only 6,677 keys out there. You know, so that is those keys out there. So it's not that many keys, which means up to 7,000 people will have these perks in game only. Right. So it means everything I'm talking about, even after the game come out, there's only gonna be 10,000 people that have these keys. These opportunities and stuff like that. So maybe 10,000 people. Because we're gonna do this right here, starting off first, and then the extra 3,000 comes when after the second round. So right now, you guys want to get it cheap. The second round is going to be very expensive. Just let you guys know, these prices are going to go. The floor prices are going to go to the moon. So it's not going to be $12,000. It's going to be much higher. All right. Which starting floor price is $300, but the highest is $12,000. So it's going to be way higher than $300. It's going to be way higher than 12,000 on the second go around. Okay, so we want to create rarity. Owning an NFT is supposed to be a feeling of I have something valuable. When we have millions of players, there will be less than 10,000 people, which would be 10,000, right? 10,000 people with our product. The reason for this is to create true worth in our NFTs. The purpose of our NFTs isn't for them to be sold right away. This way of going about NFTs is in our project keeps panic selling, floor crashing. It keeps away from that. Keeps that away from that. Don't worry, we'll clean this up. We carefully designed the NFTs to be like rare Pokemon cards. Somebody will always want them in the future. Selling them now will be a great loss. So let me explain that. We're gonna clean all this up. Don't worry about it. When you guys come in here, you guys will see it. It's gonna be cleaned up. What I'm talking about in this passage is there will be 10,000 or less than 10,000 people who will have the perks that will go over. A lot of the NFTs that we'll be giving away, selling and stuff like that, there will be less than 10,000 people on earth that owns these NFTs. So when the game gets popular and we have millions of players, which will have millions of players, I know that because of the type of game that we're creating, we have millions of players playing this game. These people will not have no access to these things. And sometimes they will never, ever, 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 ever even see the NFTs that you guys will have. Because if they don't run into you and play you or whatever the case may be, then they won't see it. Also, this will create popularity within our community because there's certain NFTs that we will be creating that's going to be super, super, super rare. Where if you was a content creator, people will come just to see how rare your collective, what is it called? Collection. Pardon me, your collection is and stuff like that. So this will give you authority inside of the community of myths because you have something that a lot of people don't. For example, if you ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh, Kaiba had 3 blue eyes. He ripped the 4th one up. It was 4 blue eyes in the world. He had 3 blue eyes and he's known for having 3 blue eyes. So we have those type of things inside of our community. A lot of people won't like that, but we wanted to create a thing where NFTs are what NFTs are, what they're supposed to be, rare. Supposed to be rare. It's not supposed to be something that everybody could get to. So we wanted to create that type of feeling inside of here. And we also wanted to create that feeling so people who have these things actually know that they can make money off of this game. So if you are a collector, this is definitely a place for you. If you're an investor, this is definitely a place for you. If you are a player and you like just, I want to be the best at something, this is a place for you. And you just want to play casual stuff, trust me, don't worry. Not all of the hot things, the best things on the planet will be NFTs, or which they will be because you can actually collect those things, contain them, not capture them, contain them and actually put them, list them up. But again, everybody will be able to have access to those NFTs as well. Okay, so we wanted to create that type of feeling in this game, where we wanted to create rarity, something of worth. We wanted to make sure that this game is a viable game, something that people can create a living off of without selling NFTs or whatever the case may be. All right, so holding the key of ours will instantly bring value to you as a player or investor. Here are just some of the few things that the key holders get. Please note, any investment that is made of keys will be used only for finishing developing the project. You guys will be able to see that with inside of the weekly devs and everything. And we will also monthly show you our expenses and so will we use the money on. All right, so not only when it comes to like paying the team so they can live and everything like that, but mainly will be definitely going into finishing the game. That's what all the money will be going to. Because again, we need help getting this game done. If the community want the project to succeed, yes, we will need help just like any other project. So, and we would actually be, and just like some other projects, I'm not gonna say all, but just like some projects, we will be transparent, if not the most transparent project in the space. All right, so 90% of the revenue goes back to the key holders. What that means is 90% of what this game will make when the game is released, well, we're gonna say open beta. When the game reaches open beta, 90% of the revenue will go back to the key holders. What that means is when YouTube pays us, when we get deals, sponsorship deals, all that stuff like that, when we get paid, 90% of that money will go to the key holders. Okay, so that's a good thing, a reason why you want to be an investor of this project, because 90% of what we make go back to you guys. I'm talking about everything, merchandise, movie deals, all that type of stuff, go back to you guys. 8% of the value of the keys will be given back to the key holders monthly in ABBA tokens. So these guys will be getting paid out monthly. Who hold the keys, they get paid out monthly for just holding the key. Okay. Exclusive rewards based on their tiers. Input, they get to have input on the game, and free boxes for each set released. So if this is for people who are playing the game, you guys don't have to buy cards. You don't have to, when new cards come out, you don't have to buy them because we will be giving them to you. I mean, if you want to get everything in the game, you could buy more, but 9 times out of 10, if you have a viable key, like for example the Braxes, you probably get every card in the game. Okay, so that's that right there, and you don't have to pay for it. So again, for $300, I'll just make sure we understand this. For $300, this is the $12,000 key. For $300, you have access to getting your money back clearly. And by the way, Ranye broke down the math. He said the Tyro key just for $300 costs. It actually pays them monthly with someone who did not invest in the key, that would invest in this because they couldn't afford or they just don't want to. They just want to play the game and stuff like that. If you play the $25 one, the Tyro key actually gives that investor what you'll be paying monthly on this project. So yeah, so that's pretty dope, right? That's pretty dope. So think about that. When you think about the math, you know, like I said, when an investor actually sees this YouTube video or come into the community, when someone that knows about money, an actual investor or whatever the case may be, I'm not talking about like VCs, I'm talking about just a person that actually invested their money. People that actually sees the value of something. Like, okay, so this thing actually makes money right here. This project is about making money. You know, for them, it's about them making money. But even for the players, I need the players to see, yes, I'm going to have fun because, you know, my side, I'm all about the game. But I'm also about making you guys money as well. So you guys need to think about that. Okay, I'm going to play a game. I can actually create a career for this. If an investor sees that, wait, I can see myself actually buying these keys and selling them, whatever the case may be. Or I can just buy these keys and sit back and just collect money off of a game I don't even play. So that's pretty cool. So an investor will see it. They will definitely see this point. For you guys who don't see the point, you can always just pay the $10 or pay the $25. Wait and see. If you're one of those guys, I want to wait and see what happens, which is a very big mistake. You can also do that too as well. But again, like Ranye said, the Tyro key will be making what you pay in a month. So it's a pretty thing. What you think about that? So, and then you have this part right here. Chance to be in the game and gain 3% royalties on the design that is used in the game. So you get 3% royalties for us using your face, your body, whatever the case may be, just you as a whole, your identity in the game. What I mean by your identity, I'm talking about your name. So if we make it your name and stuff like that, we will pay you 3% royalties for putting you inside of the game. You have a chance to be that. So keys are investments, and we don't want an individual to come in and buy all of the keys and get all of the returns. So we wanted to add a limit to what a key holder can make from owning keys. Now they can buy as many keys as they want, but we want to make a limit on how much they can make from owning keys. A key holder can gain up to 8% for up to 3 keys of each tier. So they can do that. So if a whale come in and buy all the keys, they can only own up to 8% of each key for 3 keys up to each tier. That's it. This will keep it fair, and where one whale cannot come in and buy all of the keys and take all of the money from those who want to invest. Now, we do encourage investors to buy more than 1 key and hold on to them to sell to those who come late, and prices are fair. And prices are fair game. At that time, you can sell whatever you want. So when y'all buy whoever buy multiple keys, you can sell the keys for however you want. I'm telling you, right now, as the person that knows and invests in stock, all that type of stuff like that, you guys definitely want to buy more than 1 key. Hold it. Trust me, hold it for the future. Because when people come in late, like I said, it's going to be 10,000 of them. But right now, it's only 7,000. We gave some away. 7,000 of them away. 7,000. You guys take the keys and hold on to them. If you ever play any type of card game, you know what I'm talking about. Hold on to them, because when it comes to, you know, hey, I want those type of benefits and stuff like that. People watch this video in the future and stuff like that. Hey, I want to get that. I want to invest. I'm looking for ways to invest and stuff like that. They can't get the keys. They came late, or the case may be, they slept on the opportunity. Now they want to get into it. They got their money right, or whatever the case may be. Now they looking to buy a key, and it's all fair game. Whatever you sell the key to them for, that's on them. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's what happens when you come in some things late. That's it. All right, and that's basically if you for the new guys that's getting into NFTs, I want to also explain this. When it comes to getting into projects or just any type of thing, you want to get in early. We are very early inside of our development. You want to get in early. You don't want to wait into everything, you know, the wait and see. That's why people fell into these things. They come in late, and then, you know, think about people that could have invested in Facebook when it was at $1 but didn't. Think about it. So demonstration, key holders, right? Perks. Okay, so this is the key holder. Key holder, very happy because now you got something that creates you passive income. Then you got the perks for the key. So one perk of the key, Pantheon boxes. That's basically the cards. That's what the boxes called, Pantheon boxes. So comes with cards, NFTs players can use in game. Then comes with mounts, skins, and that can be attained. That can't be attained inside of the game. It comes with passive income, and then you're able to get to the dev stream. So these are something that we wanted to bring to you guys. Again, I don't know what other communities are doing, but I don't think that some of the communities I'm joined of. And I'm joining some of the biggest ones, right? And none of them are disengaged with the community, and actually this transparent, which shows what you guys get and everything, that and what things happen and what, you know, whatever it's going to be. I wanted to actually bring that to you guys. I wanted to bring that to you guys and show you guys, hey, look, this is what you guys get. This is what the NFTs are for. These ain't JPEGs. Don't just think of these things are avatars and Twitter pictures. There's none of that type of stuff like that. We wanted to make sure you know your money is safe and where your money is going, and your money is basically here to build upon our dream and your dream. All right, because your dream is to maybe quit your job one day, wherever the case may be. Yeah, this would definitely be a way you can do that. When I say that you can make $100 a day or whatever the case may be, that would definitely be possible with this thing right here. The monthly income for this game could be, you know, crazy amounts. It's all about how you go with it. It's all about how you go to choose to invest in yourself, invest into time and everything like that. And I'm talking about all money. I'm talking about investing in yourself with time, you know, building a YouTube channel, building a Twitch channel, whatever the case may be. Now I'm just giving you just advice, business advice. This is all about how you go about things, and that's what this video is about. I wanted to explain this right here. This website will be ready Monday, and you guys who can't afford the keys, or you just don't know, or you're on the fence, or whatever the case may be, this will be a place that you guys can you know, test it out. Again, if you wait too long, you'll regret doing that, but you still are able to test the game out with us, so it doesn't matter. So we wanted to make this as a fail-safe for you guys who want to test the game out. You're on the fence, you don't know what's going on, whatever the case may be. Here's a way you can test the game out, or you could just see what's going on behind the scenes. If you're just a person that's skeptical, whatever the case may be, hey, come on, you know, it's only $10, you ain't losing anything. Come see what's going on, and then you'll see as we develop the game together and stuff like that, the community gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Develop the game, you'll see you're very legit. So we want to give everybody access to, you know, we didn't want to just give the key holders the access behind the curtains. We want to give everybody access behind the curtains. So, so this is for skeptics, people who can't afford anything. Come see what's behind the curtains. Come meet the team. Come see that we are very transparent people, and you'll see everything from the expenses and everything. So you'll see everything that's going on. All right. With that being said, got any questions? You already know what to do. Comment below. Comment in Discord, whatever the case may be. I'm probably going to do today's Sunday. Sunday the 27th, I'll probably be doing just a dev update, or just coming, just get to know you guys. Sunday is pretty boring. I'll probably just do a live stream for you guys to come talk with me and stuff like that, ask me questions and stuff. All right, I'll do those a lot because I'd like to engage with you guys, get to know you guys. I want you guys to get to know me as well. So you know what to do. Comment below, hit me up in Discord, whatever the case may be. If anything else, I'm out of here.